I suppose I can do it like that. Drop them into there. Now that army, they will move over. You will train when you get there as well. They don't need to stay there because that's a better quality army than needs to be on that border, I think. I have no forts there yet, do I? We'll get some on there. Undersigned divisions. Well, I guess I should send them over to here. Can I not do that yet? Well, let me put them there. And I can do that. Yes, we can. Thought we could. Eddie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we'll make the army up in there. What else? Stick them straight into that one then. No division. I guess more infantry divisions. What have we got there? We've got one cavalry, which I should maybe move out. I will form a cavalry army somewhere, but not yet because the brigades are. I need a lot of XP to build them up. But they're quite useful for armies that or nations that don't have a lot of resources to build trucks. And Germany is certainly one of those early on. So I've got 6 in there. I could do with 18 infantry divisions, which is quite a big ask. That is a very big ask, in fact. Let's put them in Rostock. There we go. That'll keep us busy for a while. We could try breaking through the Maginot Line. I imagine it will be quite tricky. They certainly wouldn't expect that. We've got 3 dockyards. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, let me pause this and then sort out the Navy, because this is something that we need to be doing. So we'll start a new task force of all destroyers. And there's 14 of them. And we'll send them. Let's select that. I'm just going to raise a new theatre. These are going to be my escorts, by the way. 14 destroyers is not a lot for escort duties. What have we got? Submarine attack. Nice. We're going to have some jobs for that. Don't know if there's any good commander for this. Positioning, naval speed and damage, positioning, navy organization, enemy retreat chance plus 20%. That could work well for destroyers. It lets them get away, but at the end of the day, I don't think it matters too much about this. Craven. You'll do. This is going to be my escort fleet. Let's change this to a great big shield. That'll do. And we'll put it... yeah, green's okay. We'll leave it as green. Is that actually renamed it what I wanted to? It hasn't. What have I just renamed there? I don't seem to have renamed anything. Let's just... Task Force 1. No, because I'll have multiple task forces in this. I'll call you nothing. That'll confuse them. It's you. There it is. That's supposed to be renamed. Is it going to let me rename that? It certainly should do. Right, okay. You guys definitely need to train once you get there as well. So put that on, and that's going to get me some decent naval XP out of that. What have we got left? We've got a lot of big ships. Do we have submarines? We do. Excellent. New task force. All submarines. Perfect. We'll just call this subs, so I know where we're going with this. You don't need to change them into theatres or like this, but I quite like to. And let's put a lone wolf at the top, submarine attack, in charge of all this. We're going to have as many of these as we can. We'll go, should we go attack subs on these? I don't think it matters too much. We'll also get them out of there so that we can... Let's change that. Nice big yellow, obviously, because they're submarines. Thank you, Ringo. And that's the one we want. And let's put these guys... Where shall we put them? Copenhagen would be a good place. I guess I can... I don't think it matters too much. Right, put them over there. And we'll start them training off when they get there as well. There'll be probably be an awful lot of damaged ships from the training that we're doing here. Because they tend to drive into each other. Hi, old Mark. How's it going? All good names. Who do we want next? Industrial concern. Political advisor. Let's go for this. I would quite like... Where's the one that we want? There's one. Have they moved these around? The Prince of Terror. Foreign subversive activities, damage to garrisons. He's a good one to have when the war kicks off. Goebbels. Daily fascism support and war support is just a general good one. Go on, let's chunk that in then. That'll be a good move, I think. Nice high war support. Fascism support. All sounds good. From a German point of view. Let's have a look at the Air Force a sec. Excellent. They're trained up, but in terrible, terrible planes. Let's add something in here. So we've got interwar bombers. These are just rubbish that really should just be gone. Got rid of. So we'll set this to 200, and it can be constantly training. And get me some nice aerial XP. That's what we like to see. Click on that. These guys are all trained up. What else do we have? Planes in reserve. Right, we'll set that to be 100. It will take a while to get there. But we'll set those guys off. And we can probably put some more fighters in as well. Interwar fighters. We'll set that up to 200 as well. They'll slowly... Oops. They'll slowly reinforce up there. And we can have them training. And I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put some more of these interwar bombers on. This is going to start using up a lot of fuel. The interwar bombers are generally not that good. But we'll have trained crews ready for when the new bombers arrive. Which is the idea on this one. Alright, where are we up to then? We should be starting to get some naval and some land XP, which is good. Details on this one, please. Got to do that as well. Oi! It's shifting me over. What shall we do next? Are we in... We're still in 36. Battlefield. Yeah, I probably will go down this one. I don't feel the need to rush down it just yet. That's all fine. Naval doctrine is something we will work our way along. That's okay. I think we get a benefit. I think we get a benefit for that now. 336 days. It is nice. It is nice to get early on. I should probably be working on one. Early for the Panzers and the support companies. Early for that. Let's go for... Let's start working one of these on. It's a little bit early, but we get them in advance. It'll be good. Research the artillery. We can catch up on that because I don't think we'll need the artillery. I don't think we're going to go to war just yet, so we should be okay. And the national focus, coal liquidization. And we get a synthetic refinery out of it. I'm going to go straight for this, and we get 6 civilian factories, because that should give us quite a bit more production power as we start to kick things off. We are going to have to work up some infrastructure at some point. We're not going to have enough of that. Have we got a big fleet left here? Yeah, we have. There's... Oh, I don't know. There's some light... Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 light cruisers, which is enough to screen 4 heavy ships. That's actually enough, believe it or not. Olympic Games is over. Good. Okay, we want a big, heavy ship admiral in this one. Naval AA attack. Capital ship attack might be good. Old Guard or Naval Speed. Naval Speed is always nice. Old Guard is not so much. He'll level up slower. Oh, go on. He's a head honcho. I'll put him in there. We've got more hydrates coming in. Good. What's up? What do we want next? We are in 36. We will go for this. The anti-tank stuff, not so important. Not yet. Did I cancel the bills? I probably did cancel the bills, but where's the options for that? Is it a one-off option for those? Right, we have an army on the front line, which should be in good nick. Excellent, we've got more civilian factories. That is always welcome. More civilian factories and a research slot. Let's go down this. Let's get some real economy going here. We've got our armoured divisions in the middle, which aren't doing much at all. So little experience here. It doesn't matter about the bills. It really doesn't matter about the bills. What I found about decisions made in early game on this, they can all be overcome later on. Do we want the fire control system for 82 days? As we're not going to be doing an awful lot of big capital ship bombarding, I would say not. Let's go for... I'm going to go for this as we have a nice bonus for it. And we can have a new guy in charge as well. Do I want the third one in there? The War Industrialist. Construction speed of factories and dockyards and fuel silos. I'm going to go with that. We can obviously switch that out later if need be. And we have 3 dockyards. Let's get these things built up. We'll just pile them in. What I really want... Right, now, once these start getting done, we're going to free up some slots. We're going to have some XP. We're going to start building submarines very quick. Get Martin Bormann. Let's take a look. What are we? Where's our German Reich? Not that we can switch it just yet. We'll take a look at that in a second. Martin Bormann, the silent workhorse, political power gain. It is a lot of political power. It is a nice gain, is that? Should we go straight into this? It's only 90 days. It's a nice bonus as well. Yeah, go on, let's go for it. Unassigned divisions. Oh, nice. These guys have nearly completed. Send them straight over. There's another one on the way, though. And then we shall build some more. Actually, our arms production isn't too bad if we're churning out the divisions like that. But we need to beef these up. They need to be 20 width. So, and I think they've already got artillery in them. Let's take a look at our... Let's take a look before we do that at our trade. Yeah, it's oil, which is always going to be a problem. We are extracting aluminium. That's going to be a problem. Steel is not so much of a problem at the moment. So what shall we build? Military factories are always good. I've got some of those going on. Let's take a look at the resources, actually. Building a little bit of rubber. If I increase infrastructure, aluminium will increase, steel will increase. We get a bit of extra out of there. And supplies, of course, going to the front will increase. Not probably a priority just at the moment. Naval base, where are we? We're building our navies. Here and here. Let's get the naval bases up. I would like those. And then we'll put some more military factories. Spread them around, because you never know. It might go horribly wrong. That should do. Oh, we better get some airfields built up as well, for that matter. In fact, let's put that on the list. Where's the airfields? Airbase. Yeah, particularly over here, I'm thinking. And over that side as well. They're actually pretty quick to build, which is good. Hi, Tokyo. How's it going? We should have... Oh. Have I... Oh, I've put this onto infinite. I thought that looked like an awful lot of divisions being built. They will be useful. We've got more civilian factories, and let's get the research slot nice and early on that. So I need a plan for getting more rubber. It needs to be a good plan. And oil. The USSR. I currently have no land border with them, but I could fix that, I think. Yes, that could be fixable. Maybe. Oh, I think the Navy can be quite useful. Submarines in particular. So I do think it's worth building up. How's our aircraft looking? We probably have some spares. Research finished. Good, so the resources are coming on. We are in 37 now. So we shall build the industry. Insufficient resources. What are we short of? Chromium. What is using chromium? I think it's just those big cruisers. So I'm not that willing to actually trade for that. Hey, Spartan. Hey, thanks for the 2 months of Prime subs. That's awesome. And yay, Hearts of Iron. Yeah, it's nice to get back to it. It's been that long since I've played. I'm just having to remind myself how to actually play it. I'm fairly certain the only thing requiring that is the cruisers that we are building. Let me just scroll down. No, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah, it's the Scharnhorst. It's going to go slower. I can live with it going slower because I don't particularly need that racing ahead. I don't plan to have big capital ship engagements. Not early on. Yeah, I don't usually bother with heavy tanks too much. I mean, I sometimes make a couple of divisions because they do have their place. But I tend to prefer mediums. They're good value of mediums. What shall we have now? We've got war support is currently that. Well, let's just switch this over whilst I think about what we're going to build. 37. Let's get industry going. We'll boost the industry and catch up with the military at a later date. Military High Command. Industrial concern. Refining. Industrial research speed is kind of cool. Industrial research speed 15%. Electronics. Ooh. Material designer. Artillery research speed. Motorization research speed. Infantry equipment research speed. Or an aircraft designer. Light aircraft. I do like my light aircraft. It's nice to have really good quality fighters. I might go with this. Messerschmitt. Heavy aircraft. I'm not doing strategic bombers. Medium. Is that heavy fighters, tactical bombers, and scout planes? Which one does the seaplanes then? Sorry, I meant close air support. I'm thinking of US playthrough. Close air support, which is nice. I think I'm going to go for the light aircraft designer. The Messerschmitts, which were one of Germany's success stories. It's never too late to make a change in this, Alex. It doesn't matter. All the options are viable. There isn't just one way to play through. We're not just power gaming it through. We want to play a World War II game. Excavation done. Let's have a look. Could start rushing these. Fuel gain from refineries plus 50%. I'll need to start building more refineries. And fuel gain per oil as well, which would be a good one. These are slow things to do. There is a national focus which will increase that. So let's try and just hold off on those a little while. What about aircraft? How are we? We're probably okay just for the moment. Naval doctrine I should probably start off pretty quickly. The submarine stuff. I mean, I want these. I mean, it would be cheeky to jump that far ahead of time. It really would. We've got land doctrine. That is on the go. Artillery. I guess I can go for the anti-tank. I'll get that worked up. Don't know how much anti-tank I will build. Fuel gain per oil useless? Well, it's not, because you have to import oil and you get more fuel from it. So it does work out. Yeah, but who am I going to import fuel from? That is the question. Who am I going to import fuel from? So we need to have a basic amount of survivability on our own, because at some point people are going to want to trade with us. France and Britain announce an alliance. Ooh, banding together, eh? Picking on poor little old Germany. That is a shame. Yes, this sort of stuff is nice. 300% bonus is nice, and one synthetic refinery for free. What's this one? What does this give me? Maximum infrastructure. That's pretty good. And this gives me a bonus, a crap load of... Does this mean I can do one or the other? Right, I've got to look at this one. Align Hungary. Well, this looks like the one to go for, because it gives me instant control of 2, 4, 6 military factories. Conversion speed. Change economy law to war economy. Yeah, let's work down there. I like the look of that. Alternatively, one thing I did want to look at before we go down there. The answers. Can we do this? Yes, we can do this now. Let's start that one. I didn't have enough troops in the field before. So we're going to pursue a policy of trying to create some of our own fuel and then nick it off other people. But the initial process of nicking it off other people is a slow one. Cheesy Watsits, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I tend to find they're a little bit reluctant to give it up. As my army positioned itself, it has nicely. So we should have one more guy moving over there. Bring them over. In fact, what I'll do is I'll bring this cavalry army back across. So I don't want that over there. And we'll send another one, another infantry division. Because this really just needs to hold the line over here. 25? How did I do that? Ah, because I didn't knock that one out, that's why. Just a minute. I'm just a minute. Unassign that unit. Good. We'll find a home for you in a bit. And while I'm thinking on, put a front line on here. And get that unit training. Excellent. So we've got the Anschluss completed. Austria gets events German press for Anschluss. Austrian uses Austrian gold to reduce the cost of MIFO bills. Will be abandoned if one of the following is true. Reassert my eastern claims. World tension is increased. Lithuania gets event. Germany demands memo. Do I want to, before I start doing that, which is the naval effort? Oh, I thought there were some options to very quickly get a U-boat effort down here. It's not right at the top, but it's not far off. Army innovations, research bonuses, air innovations, some free air bases. Oh, some free air bases. I'm in the middle of constructing some of those. Choices, choices. Not over this side. We don't need over that side. Naval rearmament, just naval effort, navy experience, destroyers and light cruisers. I'm going to hold up on that just a little bit. Let's go for treaty with the USSR. Medium type models. That's not bad actually. It'll slow them. Well, we need an ally somewhere, and that's going to be useful anyway, because we're about to research some army stuff. So we are not quite ready. Insufficient resources. Yes, we know about that one, but the rest are okay, aren't they? It is just that. Free dockyards. Cool. I don't want to build some subs. What can we build? Build ships. You have a bit of XP. What's our submarine situation here? 1936. Well, we should... Oh, I'll tell you what we will do. I'll tell you what we can get on with then. We'll go for early submarine hulls. No, I'm going to go for these. I'm going to create a variant with 26 XP. These are going to be my mine subs. So we're going to... No torpedoes. Can I not do this? Have I not researched mine laying from... Okay. I have. Cost 5 to replace. Can we not put them on there, in there, though? I guess we can't. I guess you want... You know, it's not really worth... It's not worth not doing anyway. I thought we could have 2 lots of mine laying things on these. Maybe not. Let's see. Skull. Skull is good. We're going to call these mine subs. So these are going to be nice, cheap things. I know I can go for the even cheaper models, but it's nice to have a little bit of range on these things. We'll put that on as a symbol. Mine subs. Save. And let's start building some of these. So we do want infinite number. Where's our thing? Put that in there. Using a lot of steel. Do I want to really pile in the dockyards on this? No, because I'll tell you what else I want. I've forgotten about. I'm going to need some convoys. Where's the convoy option? We are going to need some of those. Maybe I'm going to get some dockyards built up as well. So you are going to appear